Hello all. In this video, we will see how to activate Sandbox to Visual Studio Builder extension. So first we will go to the Sandbox and we will create Sandbox. We'll go to Sandboxes. So we can activate any sandbox, whether it's publishable or non-publishable. So it's our choice. Like we can enable any of the sandbox, and then we can work with that. So currently I'm using one of the non-publishable sandbox. Okay, so I activated the sandbox. This doesn't need to be activated um, for this user, but it is always for previewing, we might need the same sandbox. So it is always better to activate. So then next step is navigate to Visual Builder and go to the project and the workspace. So now go to layouts and go to accounts, click on accounts. So go to rule sets and then click on okay. So before that, before making any changes, so what we wanted to do is we need to activate Sandbox to this workspace. So how we can activate Sandbox. So that is our task now. So here we have one option where we can select the Sandbox. So by default one is none. So we can click this option and then we can select switch branch or sandbox. So here, once we click on this sandbox drop down, we will see the list of sandboxes available in this environment, and it will say whether it's publishable or non-publishable. So in this case, we will select this sandbox. So then just click on switch. So sandbox will be updated to this workspace. Now it's updated. But so to refresh, uh, it's always better to refresh once Sandbox is activated. So now, so now we will go back to uh, we'll go back to the environment and application composer. So we will create one new field, okay, in Sandbox, and then we will try to see that field in the workspace. Okay, so we will create uh, one text field saying owner secondary email. We'll make it searchable and we'll click on save and close. So now we will go back to the workspace. Okay, and then just will refresh. Since we activated the sandbox for this workspace, so we should be able to see our new field. So I'm going to account update layout, and then so it is loading for the fields. I'll just wait few seconds. So now we'll just search for the field owner secondary email. So we are able to see the newly added field. So we will add here. Okay, so we added this new field to owner and primary contact uh, section, and then we can preview same. So now this field, newly created field without publishing, so we can preview. Yeah, we can see the field. We can see the owner secondary email field here. Okay, so this is how we will work with Sandbox. So now, if we want to publish this changes, right, with this field change and all, so the steps we need to follow is first we should publish Sandbox to mainline, and then we need to publish the VBC, the workspace changes to mainline. So then only it will not conflict, and then it will success. So it will success uh, properly. So this is how we will do